Here are a few extra practice tips that I'm just going to throw in for free in no particular order. Number 1, technology can be an amazing aid, but don't spend too much time fidgeting with it. Here are 4 free or low-costing apps that I always have on my phone in every practice session. A metronome, a tuner, a timer, and an audio speed changer. These are all essential tools for a good practice session. Number 2, be realistic. We've all grown up with teachers or parents telling us, don't leave it until the night before, but let's be honest, we have all been guilty of this at some point in time. It's more effective to practice little and often. It's about quality, not quantity. If you aim to practice smarter, not longer, you're gonna find that you have a lot more willpower to get to the next practice session. And if you set small and realistic goals, you'll find that it's a lot easier to get through some of those tricky passages. And you'll be a lot less likely to beat yourself up if you don't accomplish every single goal, every single practice session. And letter C, identify and overcome the problem. Don't just play a piece or a passage of music over and over again and then just plow through the difficult parts. We are often a lot better at the beginnings of the songs because we played that part more than anything else, and we've ignored all the problem sections. Identify where you're stumbling out of timing or singing the wrong notes or using the wrong fingering. Work out why and what's going wrong, and then figure out a way to fix it. And not every problem should be approached the exact same way. If it's a rhythmic problem, try practicing the rhythm off of your instrument by clapping your hands. Start slowly and gradually increase the tempo. Once you've mastered the rhythm, you'll find that reintroducing the notes back into that rhythm will be a lot easier. And number 4, being a musician is so much more than just playing the notes. Practice away from your instrument. Visualize yourself playing through the music. Many musicians use visualization the same way athletes do. Without their instrument, they work their way through every scenario, every note, every part of the song. And numero 5, get in the right frame of mind. We are all human, and sometimes we are just not in the mood to practice. And honestly, there's little purpose and little production in pushing through for hours and hours when you just don't feel like it. What happens is we risk creating new problems and new mistakes and just solidifying those. If it's got to be done, then it's got to be done. But unless you're under a time crunch, sometimes it's okay to take a day off. Or just play something fun for 10 to 20 minutes and keep your fingers moving or your voice singing. Ultimately, we all got into this because we like music. Don't allow yourself to get too frustrated with internal or external pressure and forget to enjoy music. Number 6, use music and write all over it. If you are a music memorizer, good for you. But don't be too cool for school and refuse to have music sitting in front of you during a practice session. Remember step 4? When we practice, we make it permanent, so practice with purpose. Don't attempt to memorize music without the music sitting there. You're going to memorize mistakes. So be sure to have music sitting in front of you when you're practicing, and don't be afraid to write all over that music. Write down anything that you think is helpful. Fingerings or highlight dynamics, tempo markings, time signatures, or just circle a section that you know is a bit tricky. Please subscribe, like, comment, or share, and I will see you next time.